Yes, start to record, yes, and open
Okay.
second slide.
Yeah, where it's my picture, right? So,
Yes, it's your picture or Kasyan.
all right. Yeah, so my name Elena Kasyan. I'm a founder and CEO of OK Town Startup, which is I'm going to tell you a little bit about later. I also PhD student in management, and lately I'm in Spain, so that's quite interesting market to be compared for sustainable green tourism and also for digitalization and sources that are used here. However, the last time last time we talked about digitalization, and I want to move on a little bit and talk about introduction to digital transformation and green tourism also. Slide. So, and then we will move to the marketing tools and the startup that I am representing. So digital transformation is the process of incorporating digital technologies and innovations to bring about change and improvement in an industry. In the context of green tourism, digital transformation can significantly signify and utilized of digital tools to enhance the sustainability and quality of tourism services. So digital transformation involves the integration of digital technologies into various aspects of business or industries, leading to significant changes in processes, customer experience, also values, value proposition. And in the context of green tourism, digital transformation can refer to adoption of digital tools such as online booking systems, smart destinations, management, data analytics, and also enhancing or eco-friendly solutions or overall experiences for tourists. So green tourism, this is also approach to aimed at conserving nature and supporting sustainable development, as we talked in a previous lecture also. So green tourism, also known as ecotourism or sustainable tourism. It is a travel approach that focuses on minimizing the negative impact on a tourism, on environment and local cultures. It it encourage responsible travel practices, conservation of natural sources, and also support local communities. And also, when we're going to talk about my startup, I always focus on the communities because the communities are kind of like an engine for not only for community in general, but also for the economies. So, green tourism destination prioritize activities that contribute positively to environmental and promote exchange. And if we talk about sustainability, it is a concept of entail the capacity to preserve resources and also meet the needs of present generation without compromising the possibility of future generations. Mean that we have to be sustainable and all our choices has to be focused on now without compromising for our future generations. So sustainability in tourism pertains the ability of the tourism industry to allow future generations to meet their needs as well. Also, in the context of green tourism, sustainability includes the responsible use of sources. So reducing carbon footprint, promoting eco-friendly practices, and supporting local economies. So it's all could be related to green tourism. And digitalization, a lot of helps us in this field. Slide. So slide also. So importance of digital transformation for sustainable green tourism. The digitalization play a powerful role of enhancing sustainable development of green tourism. Also, it has and aspects that highlight this significance. It's enhancing an efficiency. And you can see them here. It's a reducing environmental impact, improving service quality. So enhancing efficiency means utilizing digitalization technologies that helps optimize businesses. Also, electronic booking system, as we said, online platform, organizational tours, tools to provide faster and convenient service or access to the service, etc. Reducing environmental impact means that digital solution can aid and in implementing practices aimed at minimizing and again negative impact of tourism to the natural environment. And what practices it could be? It could be like electronic tickets. It could be a special roads that not affect the nature in negative way. So it's monitored by someone, companies or the government, and also it monitors the conditions of natural reserves or natural forests, etc. And improved services quality from interactive tourism app to virtual tours. Like digital solutions can elevate quality and satisfaction level of tourism. They can access more information. They can personalize their services. And this is all together, it's kind of a one big tool of marketing, because we can use it to make an access to our clients much easier, much more sophisticated, more comfortable, more digitalized. Slide. So also regarding the importance, research of effectiveness and digital transformation, researchers have found that digital transformation can significantly enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of green tourism. For instance, the application of analytical tools unable to collect data of tourist preferences, facilitating and development of appropriate service packaging, which is a big step. Also is a big data collection. So potential for it. Digital solution offer a wide range of opportunities for tech and environment issues in tourism industry, from implementing smart technologies in hotels for energy sufficient users of developing application, and also promote eco-friendly roads, digital solutions, contributions, the sustainable development of tourism. Slide. So advantages and opportunities. Well, as we said, personalized experience. All the data that we can collect during marketing campaigns, during advertisement, during tracking, during see how people are interacting with our websites or service that we have. By collecting that data, we are allowing to business offer customized service and align with the eco-friendly practices more often, or more kind of easier with the flow. Also global reach, like online platforms provide opportunities to reach wider audience, attracting tourist interest in a green sustainable travel all over the world. So also more and more we can see the tendency that more and more people are getting interested in traveling abroad, and also in sustainable travel. Some of those specific travel could be like a very focused, like only, I don't know, the walking tours, or only free carbon emission tours. So a lot of tourists also choosing the different ways to travel, and those different ways of traveling also could be based on their preferences. Is that like using the plane that use a lot of carbon dioxide or gas, yeah, which is cause a bad effect for nature, or they're using the biking. And they go to a different country by bike, which is zero waste and zero bad impact on nature. So those green possibilities of creating new ways of tourism are exploring and getting interact and very popular right now. So environmental conversation, which is digital solutions can contribute to nature conservation by promoting responsible tourism, yeah, which is educate tourists about protected area, some species, eco-friendly practices. So we working on their awareness. And also efficient resource management, which is technologies like smart energy system, also in accommodations, yeah, waste reductions strategies. So all of those strategies, a lot used by hotels all over the world, and also it attracts tourists more to go to those hotels instead of those that are not following the resource management, for example. Slide. Okay, yeah, we still continue. So digital also divine, which is not all destinations might have equal access to technologies, and that could be an issue in general, but because access to digital resources is crucial to prevent leaving certain regions behind the transformation process. It is important to basically to go forward and digitalize those destinations also. Privacy and concern, gathering and using personal data for tailoring services, realize that data privacy and security is important. Striking balance between customization and safeguarding privacy is essential. And also training and adoption, which is not all of stakeholders may be familiar with open and adoption to digital technologies. And when we talk about the marketing, usually businesses have to be involved in marketing, so it will be easier and successful implementation to those digital strategies. So it's kind of Pavlov role. So let's talk about a few cases that important, or just a few cases of ecotourism applications. So we know a lot of ecotourism applications. They can show you where to go, how to what to buy. They all customize. They all driven by data that collected about collects all information about the client, the moves of this client, his preferences, and based on that data, many different applications could be created, starting from tourism, finishing to accommodations, yeah, or just service providers. Smart destination management, yeah, also like as an example, the All Trails is one of the application that where you can track your walking tours, and then those walking tours could be used by other people. So basically, you have open source to create your own trails or follow some other trails that already have some pictures and etc. So those technologies are giving us a more efficient and interesting sources, yeah, to use it. Slide. Virtual reality. Also, we know all about the virtual reality, and it's also getting very massive step forward. Right now, you can travel using virtual reality all over the world, unless it was filmed, yeah, with a special technique. But for example, if in Peru, the Machu Picchu virtual reality project allows tourists to experience to be on a Machu Picchu without even going there. So you just put your glasses on and you can experience and walk there and see exactly the same thing. So, which is quite interesting. Well, exactly. Blockchain and transparency, blockchain technology ensures transparency in the eco-friendly supply chain. I'm sorry, and assuring tourism of sustainable practices. Blockchain is one of the very difficult system, and but also getting quite popular because there is no need to. I mean, everything could be digitalized and bought and sold through the digital system without a physical money. Yeah, and also it follows the very strict rules, so you can have all legal contracts to have that service. So as a conclusion and future trends, the integration of digital transformation into green tourism offers huge potential. It was just a few cases that we talk, but I'm sure you also know hundreds beautiful cases, and we have hundreds startups that coming in every probably about every month, and a lot of them are becoming the unicorns. So it's a crucial how fast digitalization brings us new ideas and new solutions that we can use. So also by personalizing, global reach, sources management, key benefits of responsible tourism. So slide, let's go later. So yeah, and we slowly come over to a startup that I created, and it's the startup OK Town. So imagine that that you going to any of the city all over the world, or maybe you go to the Vilnius or to Ukraine, Kiev, or somewhere where you never been, and then you ask your the application, OK Town, okay, where should I go? So by the preferences and analyzing your profile, it will provide you a personalized activity based on your location, based on personalization. Slide. So the modern businesses face a crucial challenges, and these clients expect personalization, the safe services, but most management tools are either unavailable on the market or too costly. So for too costly, especially for small and medium-sized businesses. So many companies remain invisible online and limiting their reach to be online. So K-Town addresses the challenges by creating an ecosystem for tourists discover new places, and also businesses to grow efficiently. So we have so we are B2B and B2C startup in the sector. So K-Town solution offers hyper-personalized recommendations for tourists, and also initiative management tools for businesses. Imagine a tourism asking a voice assistant, yeah, like OK Town, what attraction should I choose in Vilnius? And it instantly provides you, let's say, you should go to kayaking or a museum that opens at this time, and it's just a 15 minutes walk from you. So businesses gain a platform with integrated AI system, also CRM system, and optimize to promote their services. Slide. OK Town provides a platform for listing services, managing bookings, and also direct customer customization. Also, integrated AI CRM tools help optimize offerings, strengths, customer relations, and also increase online visibilities. So our API also simplify operation for large companies, enable easy management, and multiply service listening. For investors, a slide. Yeah, I have my slides also. So for investors and local communities, we offer analytics and customer preferences. So and sales, which is very important, to helping investors and communities focus on a balanced economical growth and also inclusive development. Yeah, and for tourists, as I said, we already kind of eco-friendly service. A slide. So who are our clients? Our clients for OK Town, it's together providers of unique tourism activities, from adventure companies to cultural wellness and event organizers, and also educational workshops and travel agencies. We offer them a platform for booking management, like CRM system, and promotions, and all essential for growing their businesses. So basically, they have a car where they just put their service, and then by using some extra advertisement and some other sources, they just will be more visible online and receiving more sales. Slide. So competitive advantages. So why we are kind of could be better than other giant startups, yeah, like Civilians, Clo, Get Your Guide, TripAdvisor. Well, we're slightly different from them. And OK Town is a niche one. So we, as I said, we focus on a local market. And I think all of the businesses should be focused on a local market, as because it's run the whole economy in any of the countries. So SaaS, so we basically niche SaaS solution assembled to small and medium-sized businesses. We offer automated process and AI tools that reduce costs, also provide control tools without extra transactions or fees, and also support eco-friendly businesses, giving us a unique position in Ukraine, and possibly if we go into Spanish market in Spain. Slide. In Ukraine, active tourism and total addressable market, which is a TAM, is estimated for like a 67 million. But because we are not going to exactly, like, we're not that giant, yeah, we want to focus on 3,000 companies. So those equivalent of 1.8 million in revenue. And in European market is more than 5.5 million Ukrainians abroad, and offer a unique entry point in the European activity, tourism and wellness market, which is also include 3 million in TAM, and our goal to capture 5% only of that segment, which is equivalent to potential revenue for 60 million. A slide. So our revenue model, like how we are working, yeah, OK Town offers 3 pricing plans. For the first year, we expect and attract only 1,000 clients, which is 1,000 companies, and annual revenue could be 600,000. And let's see. Yeah, and because the prices are range in different countries, the price could be changed depend of economy and amount of businesses on a market. Slide. I think we can skip this one also. A slide. Sales channels. So in the first 2 years, we achieved 100 organic visitors without even active SEO or using some advertisement, and confirming the demand of OK Town. So we just confirmed the demand of OK Town. Also, moving forward, we will use a comprehensive strategies like a SEO, partnership, social media, Google Ads, and also performing max, also remarketing to attract new clients and retain existing ones through our platform and progress web develop application. So also providing and giving to other businesses API, which is will give us cross-linking and easier communication and partnership with those platforms. That will provide a visibility. So slide. Yeah, since our conception, we developed the first MVP that we tested on 100 companies, and then we received a few grants. At this moment of time, we are finishing and launching the SaaS analytic on our site, SaaS promotions on the site, and also we try finishing the version with 3 different languages. And one of those language will be English, Spanish, and Ukrainian, because we still, as a Ukrainian startup, is still focusing on supporting Ukraine and Ukrainian economy. However, there is an idea we want to start and analyze some other markets. So slide. Basically, our team is 5 professionals and also more than 8 developers that works under our CTO, which is a Chief Technology Officer. And they have more than 10 years of, we all together have more than 10 years experience in marketing or in any of the fields that each of us actually being specialized in. And slide. Now I want to tell you how Google simplifies the implementation of marketing strategy and how it becomes easier for marketers to work with advertisement tools and also for implementing these strategies like we did, or some other or new strategies. Yeah, so let me just get here. Yeah, so yeah, the brand is one of the very important part for the marketing. It's not only we talk about the tools that we're going to use or the solutions that we are going to bring to our audience, but also it's about building the brand. And building the brand, it is crucial to have all of this how's that how to say attributes, like innovations, like goals, like why we're doing that, like what do we have a solution, like what's your whatever product you're going to work with, is that a water, is that the tech, is that any tourism or hotel or restaurant, what is the goal of your brand, like what are you selling, why are you doing that, why you better. It's always about transparency, so people actually trust you, equipped it's also about responsibility of your business or the business that you're representing, and also integrity. So all of these attributes are very important, and for all of promotional materials and also campaigns that you're going to work with. Slide. Так, кажется. We're planning using, okay, I think we can skip this one slide. So yeah, performance marketing, we're going to talk about it. So marketing, also slide, marketing focus on result expressed in leads, like applications, and also increase sales. This is the evolution in digital marketing with a focus on measuring business outcomes. So what it says that before, for example, like 5 years ago, if you go to the marketing agency, you're going to ask, what are you actually can bring me, yeah, as 100% of as a result. And it would be hard for marketing companies actually provide that answer, because they just they cannot provide. Now they do, so we're going to talk about it, but it was hard to guarantee what they can offer. And one of the promise, especially we're going to talk about the sales ROI, which is a return of investments, and LTV, which is lifetime value, yeah, so of a client. So these things were impossible to guarantee, and now we are in this digitalization stage where we can actually use those and analyze that, and also have it for like 100% slide. So the main goals, as I said, for the marketing, also for Performing Max, it's increasing the sales, increasing leads. Leads could be, if we're not selling the product, it could be visiting our web, visiting our page, yeah, reading about us, or etc., etc. It could be registrations, it could be phone calls, and those amounts, if we can calculate them, this is a great step forward. So increasing also in investments, which is a ROI. Even official Google guidance at that time started that is a marketing campaign couldn't be guaranteed a result, and now this Google provides us this opportunity. So traditionally, marketers work primarily with the clicks and ad impressions. However, we have reached a turning point where clients come to us to address their main concern, and which is growing sales. Performance marketing has evolved as a solution to this need, where the primary goals is generating lead, boosting sales, rather than simply increasing traffic, because traffic, it's not always a sale. Yeah, the person could come over to your website, but actually does not buy anything. So we talk about a complexity of every strategy that could be used. So yeah, or reach it if it's unnecessary. In contrast of branding, which is a focus on awareness, performance marketing, and also great more toward driving sales. Slide. So key goals of Performance Max is a new goal-oriented type of advertisement campaign that allows the use entire inventory of a Google advertisement tools in a single campaign. What is the primary goals of performance marketing? They could include driving sales, generating leads, and also increasing product registration and receiving phone calls. Yeah, call tracking, where calls are monitored as a conversion goal. has become also essential. Yeah, now also if we add some AI possibilities, we can count or collect a list of the performing phone calls, but also we can add AI tools that will be talking to the customer and also even receiving the feedback that we can analyze after all and have even more complex picture that we can make the portrait of our client and then be more specific what exactly we're going to sell him through what sources and how. The slide, next slide. So also other goals include maximizing ROI and also enhancing LTV and CLV, which is customer of life value. Means how often the client come back to your web, how often he buys, how much time does he spend on a web, and all that information also creates the portrait of your client that you're going to work with. Marketers need to consider the customer's entire life circle. The longer life circle, the more revenue for the business generates in general. So Performance Max allows you to attract clients through various Google channels, also analyzing real-time behavior, and also a vast amount of audience signals. So it can be reveal new clients segment, that you might not even have seen it or consider at the first time when you've been focusing on creating the campaign. So yeah, it's crucial to analyze your client, and this tool will give you an opportunity. Next slide, increasing conversion and revenue. Let me see. Sorry, give me 1 second. Yeah. All right. So, which is increasing conversion and revenue, which is a central goal also for Performance Max, using multi-cases or multi-channel data attribution to access to value of each action by a potential client. Like analyzing his interactions, such as clicking on a banner or he's watching the video, enhancing which site content he's receiving. Although this signal may seem minor, they are crucial to build the client profile. So machine learning models are used to eliminate human errors and make data-driven predictions about which audience will be most effective for businesses within defined objectives. Exactly, we also can use different AI tools such as GPT and just provide them a data. But again, the Performance Max, it's already a complex solution, included the AI that we can use for our campaigns. All right, next one. Third, convenient reporting. So with Performance Max, you gain transparency in reporting, and also it's essential to generate a large number of creatives. So the system can identify the most effective ones. Basically, we have to create. When I say creatives, means like advertisements, campaigns, blogs, advertise, we already mentioned, blogs through different social channels, like it could be TikTok, Instagram, Google, yeah, website, and different type of campaigns by different performative creatives. They all could be analyzed, and then the more different creatives we provide, then more clear analyze we will receive from Performing Max. So it helps you to understand which ads are more effective, allowing you to optimize the campaign and also increase return of investments. And new statistical data also will support your business strategies. The next one, fourth, easy of use. So creating ads became simpler for marketers. AI not unable to generate almost everything. Yeah, now we have this Sora, we have even in GPT, we also have different applications that already creating not just the video, not just audio or text, but it also could provide you all together. Yeah. Also, there is such a tool like let me see what's the name. I don't have it here. Sorry, I just forgot. Well, it's also the very good tool for optimizing and also put everything in optimization. Zapier, yeah, Zapier is a good one. So you put basically how to create the campaign. Yeah. We have an idea, we put an idea, and then the Zapier could create a picture, and then could create a text under it, and then could create a which sources should we be used, and then even more upload with some often see, yeah, like 2 days a week we create like we send the campaign about, I don't know, dogs. And we're going to do it every day, and then it generates automatically, so you don't need to spend time on creating pictures or ads or copyright. So basically we simplify and automatize this process. However, we need to create more campaigns, so it easy optimize your ads. Also, Google algorithm create the place ad across. It is all its sources within a single advertisement campaign and minimal involvement for the advertisement. So it became simpler for marketers, and also you're probably already familiar with some examples. So next one, number 5. It's not 5, it's what is needed for implementation. So for this Performing Max, you need a campaign goal, such as an increase in sales, conversation or conversion value, set the budget, bidding strategy focused on maximizing conversations or increasing conversion or increasing conversion value. So it have to be either one. You can do both campaigns, but it usually one of those. Then we also add target, or where are we going to, who will be our target? Yeah, like what is a relevant language we're going to use for those target? Are they local? Are there like more territory? Where we going to put our ads? No. So also the necessary activity, necessary creatives, yeah, like we have to create them as more often and more, so we have more data to analyze, and also additional targeting, which is could be pre-exciting audience or on your site, and also allowing the system to learn more efficiently. Who is that auditory? Next one. So easy of use. So why it's easy? Mostly for the performing Macs to have a good data. It's only enough to have a text creativity, a graphic materials, and also video materials. And you can see how many. It's like 5 short headlines, 5 long headlines, and also 5 descriptions. Yeah, if we're talking about graphic materials, 20 graphic banners, 5 logos, and also 5 videos. By having this minimum package of for any of the campaign that you're going to use, you will have a very good base of data that you can create the profile, optimize the sales, etc., etc., etc. Next slide, challenges. So one challenge with these campaigns is the need for significant budget. Considering the wide audience range, it's Google search, it's YouTube, display, and more. Reaching on adequate data level requests high traffic also. So this is make it less accessible for small businesses, as they may not have a necessary budget. But if we work on a bigger project, that would be a great tool that could be used. However, Performance Max also can be beneficial for the businesses new to Google Ads. In the future, it is expected to become more core tool for e-commerce projects, and also potential replacing traditional shopping campaigns. And also crucial to allow time to learning phase. So basically the learning period, in a Performance Max campaign, it may be quite long. So it's necessary to be patient and appropriately assess an effectiveness of early stage. So the data is a key value for not only for this one, but in general for any marketing that could be used. And in conclusion, observing the shift in online advertisement toward automation and machine learning, we believe that Performance Max allow with other types or automatic campaigns will contribute to optimize advertisement and improving conversation rates and reach metrics. So basically, AI is taking over, and we should start to learn AI systems, how we can combine them with the systems we have right now, how we can make an API like cross-linking and etc. To work together with AI. Well, next slide. Oh, I've been so fast today. I'm so sorry. Well, we came over to Q&A session. If you have questions, I will be happy to answer. I do also have an experience in working in restaurant industry, and also automate systems inside restaurants with outside marketing solutions, and promoting and working in that field also. So any questions I can answer to?
Professor, your microphone is off.
Mhm.
Please, I try it again. Elena, I lose your idea about you speaking. Do you tell about performance marketing? Yes, brand, because I hear about you Cape Town, yes? And pay attention for this one, a complement date.
Yep, well.
What about another information about brand?
Well, it's all of it. What I try to show in this presentation, that it's very important to work, if you have an idea and work with a project or product. It's not only the solutions that we use as a tech solution. It's also about building the brand. And building the brand, it's always about transparency, innovations, and communications with the different digital solutions for the marketing. So the branding, it's one of the step, and it's, by the way, like today I heard the Federo, which is the branding company in Ukraine, and they work with a very big project. And he also said it's very important to work on a brand, because the brand is who you know and what you buy from them. And this is all about the trust, all about an idea, all about the product. So marketing also will be very closely connected to the branding, because how we're going to pass the information to what sources, who is our client, and what he has, what profile he has. Yeah, like how we're going to receive that, sell our product to that client, specific client, and why he would be interested. Like, so the building brand is also one of the crucial part for the marketing. And yeah, as a conclusion, we also talk about the performance max as one of the tool that has like a complex solution for the marketers. Yeah, and also it's very good one for using it for bigger businesses. Maybe not for the small one, but like some such like e-commerces, yeah, or online stores. That would be a great solution. Yeah. And also, I do also use that because since the startup is also in e-commerce, I would say that it's one of the great tools that could be automate your processes in marketing.
Irina, maybe if you are ready, yes, to continue a presentation, because I see your material from performance marketing, yes, 29 slides to 41, because slides, yes, we have 30 minutes. If you're ready, maybe we continue your presentation, yes, and hear you attentively. What do you want to continue?
Yes. Well, you didn't, because you see, I did talk about the performance max also. It just probably you haven't shown the presentation, right? So we can go over a bit more, and talk about it. So from which slide are you on?
Maybe shortly, yes, shortly to say about the main result of performance marketing, okay?
Sure. It would be great if I could actually see what slide are you on.
Now I pay attention for 30 slides, performance marketing.
30. Okay. So yeah, so as I said earlier, the performance marketing is one of the digital marketing solution. Yeah, and it possibly could exceed your sales, and also increase the visibility in digital performing, yeah, like in digital marketing. And it also focused on measuring business outcomes. Slide, you moving with the slides, yeah? All right. So the next slide is main goals. It's just, yeah. So as I said, for me, performance marketing is very important to have a sales and also leads. To bring the sales, we can do in different focuses, since these performance marketing using all of the Google solutions, and also API for Google are quite easy with the different companies. For example, also we'll provide you example as for the restaurants. Here in Spain, we have a company called Fork. This Fork company works on reservations. Yeah, so we can see here sales, leads, and registrations. And if we talk in terms of the restaurants, for example, we can use API with those companies and then increase sales and leads, instead of registration, it will be reservations, right? So basically, the the business will be more visible, and then we will receive more hot leads that we need to work with. Also, if we talk about some other services like, I don't know, consulting, yeah. In terms of consulting, we better to receive phone calls, right? The people who will need a consultation. So Performing Max will, if you put the campaign on a phone calls, then visibility of your phone number will be online, and then the people will give you call back, and then you can receive all of that data and then analyze, was those clients was a hot clients, was there cold clients, do we still have to work with them more often, yeah? Were there receiving the information that actually called for, yeah, like so does the campaign were optimal for them and for the company? So Performing Max, collecting this data, I mean, provides you data that you can collect and then analyze to make a campaign even better. Increasing ROI investments, again, by having these main goals and receiving more customers who are ready to pay, we are increasing the return of investments, because we are receiving more more profit. We're receiving more profit and faster, and we spending less for marketing, because if you know the one lead for Europe, I think cost about 14 euro. So one person who will be buying your product could cost you $14. In Ukraine, it's a little bit lower, it's about 8. But however, this is a cost of the advertisement. So basically, you always have to think that this lead has to be plus $14 in total price. Yeah, so as then more of using of Performing Max, we actually can increase this return of investment, because we are increasing the profit faster in a shorter period. Also increasing the customer life value. We're going to talk to that later. So next slide, yeah, where we see the Performing Max, correct? The white one. So the Performing Max is, as I said, it include mostly all of Google advertisement tools. So which is YouTube, which is display, which is search, discover, Gmail, and Maps. All of them are cross-linking, which is provides us a 7 sources um, at the same time. So information that we have on Google Maps could be copied and also transmitted as a blog to Google. Yeah, it could be generate mail performance to Gmail, yeah, and also could be generated videos through YouTube that you will see on a web page. So it's all cross-linking, and the more and valuable information you have, then more sources or more well, not more sources, more a client you will more clients will know about your business, and then more client will be might be interested in specifically what are you selling or what an idea you're positioning in internet or in a performing max. Next slide. Okay, new clients. So performing max allowed us to attract clients, yeah, and increasing number of conversions. But we have to have a goal, yeah. So is it increasing number of conversions or it's a value of conversion? I mean, it's do we're looking for a number of new new clients who are going to use our service, or we're looking of for the clients who want to spend more time on the web, for example, and buy more sources, more products on our web. So there's two different ways, yeah. One is more about the value of conversion, how it's how much profit does it brings to us, and the other one is more how many new clients we can receive on our web, or all the business, yeah, all the restaurant, all the hotels, basically how many leads we will receive. Also, what we can do with this tool, we can analyze behavior factors. So if well, I'm going to simplify and talk about the website. Yeah, like some business has a website and we talk about it. So, and then on the website, we have different pages, we have different sources, we have different information. By analyzing the behavior of our target, how their activity on a web, we can kind of analyze real-time behavioral factors to understand customer intention and preferences. Yeah, like do they prefer reading materials? Do they prefer scroll? Do they prefer I don't know, animations? Yeah, or animated products? Do they prefer instead of I don't know, choosing the, if we're talking about the clothing store, for example, do they prefer to choose and pick every clothes individually, or they would love to use some AI where they give a little description? Well, I want to, I don't know, a big yellow bag with some brand on it, yeah, and then this AI description provides a solution. So this behavior we can analyze on every website, and then even create our product in a better way, yeah. And the better way is always the way what is the customer wants. So we have to analyze who our customer, what they want, to provide them a better service. Okay, next one. Number 2, yes, increasing conversation and revenue. So attribution based on data across different advertisement channels is optimized for the most target touch point and encourage customers to convert. What it means, that means if we motivate, yeah, or inspire the client, or we actually give them a trust that this product is good, then they're going to buy. And this is the one main key point. Yeah, what is the marketing is do? We're a sale. We not just make an advertisement to show what what product we have. We're trying to sell, and not even trying, we're selling. And this is the main goal of any marketing campaign, is to sell and as much more. So to receive more higher conversion, higher LTC, LTV, etc. So and revenue also. So machine learning models also are used to make the most accurate predictions. Yeah, we can predict how much I don't know, services we can sell. Yeah, but also by analyzing our client, we can predict and be very specific. Why at this period of time, I don't know, the tourism company. This specific period of time, they sell more services than in another one. Yeah, because maybe in winter it's more cold, so there's a different services are getting popular. But in summer, the people all go kayaking. So, and by analyzing what preferences in which period of year or time or specific service, we can actually emphasize on a different campaigns and make those campaigns to be more often, more visible, or maybe even for wider audience to gain more revenue again. Yeah, so that's as a main goal. Next one, number 3, get more transparent insights. So convenient reporting. Convenient and transparent reporting in Performance Max helps you to understand which ads are more effective. So allowing you to optimize ad campaigns and also increase return on investment. Basically, again, this is all about, we're talking about the statistics and data. So this Performance Max will provide you all information that you have regarding each campaign that been created by you. And then it helps you to understand changes, effectiveness, supports your business strategy, or you have to maybe stop this one and maybe create another one, or focus on a specific ideas. Next one, 4, easy of use. So simplify campaign management and easy optimize ad. This Performance Max, also, as I just mentioned earlier, that it's very easy tool that helps you to create and place advertisement across all of different service, also including Google. And if your systems has APIs, it could be cross-linking even to wider audience within single advertisement campaign with a minimal involvement from the advertiser. I mean, like from the person who created. Yeah. So, and because it gives you Google algorithm, well, it's very effective. Yeah, as again, coming back, we have different tools like YouTube, Discord, Google apps, Google Maps, and Google in general, and all information is just from one place by Performing Max and just spreading all over the internet and bringing your let's say website in a ranking higher position. Next one, what is needed for implementation? So it's very easy. You choose the campaign, like you choose the goal. Again, is that like amount of clients you're looking for, or it's a value of clients that you working with? Yeah. Then you set in the budget. The one problem is not a problem, but could be an issue for small businesses. That is it has to be with a normal amount of budget. And again, if we come back to the prices, yeah, in Europe it's normal to pay for one lead $14. So you always add that price as a advertisement for one lead generation. So if you want to have 100, then multiply 14 on 100, and that would be your advertisement budget as minimum, because extra you also pay for a service, yeah, like a tool or the AI instruments that creates for you an advertisement, yeah, and copywriting and etc. But yeah, coming back to this specific, this one, we can easily create here a campaign, setting the budget, and then target the audience, basically like we do if we create a campaign in Instagram. Yeah, we put the ad, we put the target, we create the goal. Is it like reservations? Is that a phone call? Like, yeah, is it a messaging back? What is it? And then we also configure in the ad. Well, and then just set targeting, which is very easy. Next one is the easy of use. Yeah, I hope we're on the same page. So yeah, it's very easy with a minimum amount of creative campaign information, like 5 videos, 20 banners, 5 logos, or up to 5 logos. You could have only one logo, and also different types of descriptions, like a short headings, long ones, short and long description. It will depend what sources you're going to use. Like if will go to TikTok, it will be one way. If we'll go to Instagram, it will be another one. If it's using for YouTube, it will be a third one. Yeah, and then on your website, it could be another one. But then using different sources, you can analyze which one it was more efficient for you, which one was more brings you more leads or more clients or more sales. So then by choosing and signifying which one is more efficient for you, focus on that, and then the Performance Max brings you all and collect all the data from Google sources and provides you from Google information, which is very specific, and that's good because the performances are getting higher, and that's also can decrease the price for advertisement per lead. Next slide, challenges. So considering that Performance Max maximally engaged machine learning algorithm, so we know that machine learning is used by many different applications. As I mentioned, Zapier, yeah, as we know GPT, as we know Sora, and there is a lot more, yeah, machine learning experiences and algorithms that could be used. But Performing Max also based on Google, and Google also a main top leader with machine learning, and their algorithm using they not in open services, yeah, but they are quite valuable and quite how to say well, let's say comfortable and efficient. But they all only in their Google products. So this is a good thing because Performance Max combine all of those products in one. So it's a large value of data. A substantial advertisement budget will be needed to effective operation. I mean, but the budget needed. It's also important to note that Performance Max campaign are given a highest priority, which can impact the effectiveness of other campaigns and advertising accounts. That means that these campaigns will be more visible comparing to other ones by other companies. Well, unless you in Google, yeah. The learning period. Well, we mentioned that earlier also is necessary to know that we need to take time to teach the algorithm, yeah, to teach the machine with what campaigns are you using, who is your target, what is your goals, yeah, and then more information, the more campaigns you do, then more information you receive. And then only in a period of, let's say, a few months, you can receive a strong information that will be real and up to date. By creating one or two campaigns, it's possible to receive a clear portrait of your client or the performance or efficiency of the campaign. Yeah, and the conclusion, the last one is I said that now is AI is taking over, and it's crucial to start learning AI, learning the machine learning, learning how to work with AI, what solutions could be implemented with marketing, what solution could be implemented with advertisement, yeah, how we can automate the systems to working with the systems to reach better metrics. Yeah, and this is actually was the last slide. So I hope I wasn't too fast. And
okay, thank you, Elena, for your interesting presentation, because I think it's very interesting. It's very useful for us, for students, for future masters in business administration specialty. And I see Rambrai wants to ask question to you. Rambrai, if you're ready, please ask.
Yes, thank you for sharing your experience. As I can see that you have a great impact of performance max campaigns. So I was looking further, if I could get some more details about any other campaigns which you have run. Like as of my experience, as I have experienced in my career, like performance max campaigns usually provides a cheaper kind of uh, leads results they can provide, but according to their quality, if we talk about the quality, that's the minimalistic quality we can get from Performance Max campaigns. So, if you could share any other campaigns or results which you have uh, received, that would be great.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there is it could be some let's say an issue with the quality, but yeah. However, again, it's the campaigns could be created. Well, we are as a marketologist, we have to, have always a different sources and different ways how we're going to perform. And one of the, as I mentioned also earlier, probably one of the, it's not about the campaign, but it's about the way how you can create campaign. As for example, using those tools like Zapier. I don't know. Do you know Zapier? Zapier is like automated program that you can just automate the process and create basically your own algorithm. So you create the picture. I mean, also again, the quality of the campaign depends on the quality of the content, right? And if we make the artificial intelligence picture exactly as a low quality because it doesn't provide the information, the trust, the transparency of what product and why we are selling that, and why the client was supposed to be interested in that. However, if we are talking about the content that we create by humans, yeah, like some nice quality video or a nice quality picture, and that nice quality picture actually has a goal, yeah, and those goals we can automate with an algorithm. So we put it to the Zapier, and then we don't need we can just minimize with some sources, like not with the content like the picture or video, but we can minimize decrease amount that we spend for copywriting, yeah, and then decrease an amount that we spend for person for like SMM manager, yeah, who creates the campaigns through social media, like Instagram, for example, right? But then also, if we use Zapier, we can do different sources, like, as I said, TikTok, your website, Instagram, Facebook, and then also the mail campaigns, yeah, and it will be automatically created, not talking about the video, or it will be added the how's that, the text under, yeah, the also the information extra, the link to your website, maybe the description of the service, and it will be also automated by how many times you want it, like how often do you want to be making this campaign, or maybe reminding about your business to the client. Yeah, for example, if we talk about the main campaigns, mail campaigns, and those campaigns of course also could be automated. And yeah, in terms of that, the Zapier also one of the good program, but it's also like you have to create your own logic how you're going to automate the campaign. I don't know if I answered the question.
Thank you, Irina, for your interesting answer, professional answer. Yes. If another our participants and other students want to ask a question to Lina Kasyan, please ask.
Maybe while they're thinking, also want to add another one example. It's about the fork. So there is also campaigns that could be used. It's more for hosteleria, like a hotels and restaurant systems, but also very good use as a campaigns for them. So TripAdvisor has one of the, I think they are, it's like a one company. They have a company, TripAdvisor and Fork, and those two systems work together. So basically all the clients that they have all over the world, and if you make the campaign through their system, then they share information through their system with a Google, and collecting all of the rankings that your, for example, restaurant or hotel receive, they copy in each system, like they put to the Google, to TripAdvisor, and to Fork. So it's a three times effective. And then those campaigns, they also already automated. Yes, they are a bit expensive for the businesses, so it's not convenient for everyone. However, they are also very effective because they work with a hot database. I mean, like hot, like the people who are interested, already in a product, and they use that database, showing you as a new business in their database. So it's like 100% feedback. And if the service or the restaurant is interesting, basically you can increase lead generation quite fast by using those campaigns with them. Yeah.
Okay, Elena, thank you for your professional view, professional vision, how to develop, yes, different aspects of digital market and show you experience, show you project. And I hope and I wish you that in future you will reach your main purpose, yes, efficiency implementation, your project, your program. And I will see you maybe in future in our collaboration, not only training, not only education, maybe another collaboration, okay?
All right.
Thank you, Lena, for your visit our meeting, and thank you, students, for your meeting, for visit our meeting. Now I stop our recording. Yes.